Welcome back, Armchair Generals. Tom here, episode 11 of my Soviet playthrough in Hearts of Iron 3 using the Black Ice modification, version 13.1. Operation Barbarossa has kicked into effect right now, and to be quite honest, Germany's doing pretty well. They're taking a lot of the, they've taken some of the territory that I had taken in Poland, and half of Bessarabia back as well. Let's see, what do we got here? Sacrifice the homeland. I think we are going for that. Victims are inevitable. We're going to lose some popularity, but that's right. I don't know if we need to do any mine investments. Let me advance time just a little bit here. Yay, we're sinking some Romanian transports there. And sorry for the black screen there. I need to get my utility windows set up. Then I need to see if I need to make any mines. I probably do not. I probably don't. Yeah, I don't. So, postpone our mine expansion plans for 6 months there. Form NKVD motor rifle divisions. I thought we did this last episode. Maybe we didn't. GUV, NKVD, form. Oh, you know what? I know why we didn't. The game crashed on us. Because we went, I think, into the negative with something. So, let me just double check here. Yeah, we're doing okay there. Okay. So we got couple tank divisions around Moscow. Set up, take command of all the internal fighting forces of the NKVD. And we need to set up those divisions as well. So real quick, let's go to intelligence. I see debt. We are at 10,034, so I think that's going to hurt us a bit there, all that new stuff coming in. So this guy... you know what? Make sure, change to the proper theater mode here. Yeah, if we got a ton of units sitting down in here, I'm going to end up just moving troops around a little bit here. Yep. Yeah, I think I had done all this before, but we lost all that effort thanks to the game crashing here. To there, and then we'll see on these others here. Oh, I think we're moving there already. Is there anywhere around down in here we need to move to? Yes, there we go. Need to definitely protect our resources as much as we can here. Yep, that's their territory. We're going again with the thinking that okay, we're good. That each theater command has their own area of effect that they've got to take care of. We're not gonna. Each theater command's not going to overstep the bounds of another theater command. Probably don't have anything to worry about there. So yeah, let's get some forces up on these rivers here. Just as a get ready for the worst to come type deal. Alright, I got a tank unit here. I'm probably not going to assign him to anybody, I don't think, because well, maybe Moscow. That I could see. Yeah, because he's in Moscow anyway. So we'd get different guard divisions, which all it is just staff within KVD. Troops in there, nothing super special. Alrighty, so that takes care of all that. I'll just let time tick a little bit, and I'll do a manual save here. Yep, that to be expected. We are going to be losing so much territory. The question is how rapidly we're going to be losing territory. I'm hoping not terribly much so. So there's not much in the way of Leningrad that or I should say this front that we need to worry about. This front here. Let's get down into here. Do have troops moving into here a bit. Not much in the way of reinforcements otherwise. Move him up there. And just going to try to stabilize some sort of front as best as possible here. With whatever forces we can pull out. Not too much available though, that's the bad thing. Let's cross over like so. We're just going to have to here. Oh, you're retreating. Okay, you're retreating too. Wow, bunch of retreating people. Not a point yet where Stalin would be saying, you know, we gotta stay in place type deal. Let's get him over there. Alrighty. Control over Western Russia happened. Very low popularity happened. That's bad news. So we need to check out what's going on. Sure, we'll sell supplies. Not a big deal. Yeah, here. Get this down to 30. All the rest there can stay. Redirect your manpower. So 250 manpower is what they're saying at this point. We could use more officers right now. I don't think we need, well, we need IC efficiency as well. See that I can't check my production because with that 0, it's gonna kill the game. So let's go like that. And Romanians are gonna be pushing us back some. Strange. Whenever I play, that never happens. The Romanians need my help to get in there. Oof, large losses, large losses. Lost the effects of control over Russia. That kind of sucks there, but now we can go ahead and check this. We're good here, I think. We probably need to up this to about 220. Because we are definitely losing a lot of supplies there. We need supplies to be able to get our guys back up in order. So we're staying in the totalitarian 2-year draft for sure. Total economic mobilization because we are at war and it's 1941. Large, yeah, economic or education. All of this, yeah, we're good. Stalin's not terribly. He'll take charge later. Not right now. When things start looking even worse than what they are right now. Carrier projection? No. Chief of the Navy. Convoy raid efficiency. That's what we really need at this point in time. And he's in a counter-revolutionary group, but that's okay. Medium bomber. Can we get air organization? Yeah, this guy in place here. Good otherwise. Yep. All right. We're losing so much territory here. It's just a matter of, like, at one point are we able to slow down the German juggernaut. Unfortunately, we're being affected by, I'm pretty sure it kicks in the Barbarossa effect. Lowers our organization, does a whole bunch of bad stuff to us. Soviet defenses stiffens. Okay, Red Army organization. Okay. Yep, a lot of border troops on the front line there. Hold the line. Oh, we're at 17,103 IC debt, by the way. I don't know what that did, per se. We'll probably find out soon enough here. Yeah, they are just, like, wrecking me hard here. There were a couple battles I had seen earlier that we actually won. But so far, yeah, we are losing. The Germans lost quite a bit. Let's go tech and strategic reserve. We can't sell any manganese at this point, so not a chance. We're okay at money anyway if you're losing 100 per. Our base has dropped enough that our shortages are not quite so rough on us anymore. Yeah, in fact, now I could have indeed sold a manganese. I see wasted on reinforcements, so let's get this to about, yeah, right there. Keep with our supplies. Actually, let's do this 240, 244. Let's go a full 100 more than what it says we need. And We'll leave everything else alone the way that it is right now. Losing so many provinces, but that's okay. That's okay. Drop this down to about, 82. That works. So how are we doing overall? A lot of these troops that are retreating, man, they're just going the wrong way. I do see where we might have some encirclements coming here if we're not careful. Let's switch over there. Keep the Romanians from pushing further north on me. Let's pull that infantry back so they can rest and recoup. This infantry needs to go back as well. Yeah, let's just go ahead and take the loss there because we're going to be getting rolled up there. Not seeing any possibility of an offensive at this juncture, which not worth it. Not worth it. Oh goodness, so we don't have anything really doing much. I need to take a moment here and let's see what our air power is up to. So pretty much everything that's that far north really we can't do much with. So air intercept resting, okay. Don't have, I mean, so far, none of our air units are close enough to the front. I'm not going to move them at this point. Here we go. Continuous air intercept there. That's the 41Y. Okay, so we're at the 33Y here. Too far to the back. We got some light bombers, but they're a little bit too far away from the front. Close air support. We are... Yeah, too far away from the front there. Okay. Some medium bombers. We could attack in these areas where it looks like we might be needing a little bit of assistance. Let's do ground attack on those. Honestly, that might be pretty good, but let's just logistical bombing. Start tearing up the roads that they're using. No order. Wow, yeah, that's because they are thrashed. I mean, yeah, we got a ton of air units in the rear, And as the Germans start pushing further inland, they will be able to be used. Just right now, not so much so. Oof. Let's pull them back. They're pretty close to the front lines there. Ditto with them. If you're resting that close to the front lines, we need you to pull back. These that are so far back, I could push them forward, but they unfortunately will need quite a bit of time then, once they get to their new bases, to rest and recuperate. One bomber, but you know, hey, it can do something. Again, role-playing all this, you can just easily say this is everything that, like, you know, happened to Russia in the real war there. Let's go logistical. So I should have done with the other instead of ground attack, but that's all right. Just let that ride. Oh, close air support. We need to pull way back with you. Here are two thrashed and never going to see action. Heavy bomber. Logistical bombing. Ground attack for just the next month. That's all we need to do. Yeah, you'd be fine for right now. I think these used to be the two, the interceptor group and this medium bomber group used to be involved in the Spanish Civil War, hence their name. Naval Bomber 2. Maybe. I might be totally off on that. There needs to be a unit here. But I think, yeah, that would be why we're moving in to deal with the group there. Oh, yep, you need to move way back. Ditto-ish for you. Where are we moving to, though? I'm not seeing too many air bases that are open. One could say I could move a bunch of stuff here in the east out west, but I'm not going to do that until winter time. Because we're going to go with the theory that, hey, at any moment Japan might declare on us. But once Japan declares on the United States, wintertime, that's when I'll go ahead and give my guys the all clear to ship, you know, tons of units and whatnot out westward. Everything from, well, air units and ground units, of course. True. Let us Oh, they need to be at 95% of their maximum. Oh, goodness gracious. Are we going to stand and fight? And thus, these guys need to get out of there. Yeah, let's rebase there. Third transport wing, we shall stay where we are. 6th and 14th as well. Fourth transport wing, stay where they are, and that's it. All right. So again, sale offers come in for pretty much anything. I will accept it. Chromite, aluminum, copper, zinc, manganese. I have 5 of all those. Yeah, that was actually a much better looking. This is a much better looking too. 2,000 to 1. 2,000 of our losses to 1 of theirs. Yeah, that's kind of bad, but we've lost the effects of the Soviet-Italian Pact. Didn't realize we had that going, but okay. Let's look at technology real quick here and drop this back down to 30. I know we need our tech, but I do need officers. Gotta wait till this isn't red anymore. Just retreat those back. We'll try to hold the line here in regards to... Oof. Yeah. Wow. Wait, why are we attacking? Stop attacking. Goodness gracious. Should be defending. Okay. So far, so good. We have a hole here, though, that's about ready to be ripped open big time. Push that infantry back here. That armor can run back that way. Yeah, the 3 fronts that we got majorly attacked on, not doing too well. Can definitely see where, this theater lost quite a bit of territory here. This theater has, in turn, lost a bit. We can take a look, yeah, has lost a bit here. And same here, we've lost quite a bit there. This theater will be the next one getting attacked here. They'll be experiencing, and this one will be finding out what life is like soon too, I imagine. Croatia is mobilizing. Tibet is mobilizing. Oh, Hungary's getting in on the action too. It was a big battle for us there. So yes, manganese will sell 1 for sure. Goodness gracious here. Hate to move the guy from Stalingrad, but we're going to have to. Because this battle is just going on and on. Let's have the light bomber Oops. Wrong thing I clicked. Click here and here. Ground attack for the next month. Yeah, look at all those battles coming. Jeez. Yep, major defeat. I would love to learn all this stuff, but we don't have the ability to get the research completed that we need to. So any other sales pop up, we can go ahead and do, with the exception of the, let's save it, the exception of manganese. We're in red, so I'm kind of, okay, good, we didn't crash. Drop replacements down to 70. Yep, that's fine actually. Leave this alone. How are we doing all throughout here? I really need to get down to here. That would be really, really nice. And I've got all of these to eventually do. Be a shame if I'm working on any that are currently being gobbled up by Germany. Because that would stop production immediately. Free up the IC. I feel like I am reliving summer of 1941. This actually was a big battle for us. It took a lot of German troops to take that out. Switzerland, sure. I need offer trade agreement. Sell me your steel. Germany, of course, is not anymore. We can't do with Bolivia. Japan. They will not, because they're going to be going to war pretty soon with America, I believe. They may also have not 8, 5. They may also have the effects of bummer. The United States now embargoing Japan. I think that hits at some point here. Okay, we're done there. That hits at some point. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's already affected them. So 55 metal will be getting, so good. Should get us back into green status, perhaps. Oof, these battles that we've lost, just so rough. Okay, good. That was a one and done battle, I believe. Yeah. Let's do that. I think that's all we need to do, and then that should turn back. Not that we really even need to worry about it, honestly. Oh, I'm thinking we had some people there maybe that might have died. Not sure on that. How are we doing? So we're now on this river. Stop attacking. Hold, best you can, hold. Let's go there. Kind of feel like we need to pull back. Yep. Got 2 garrisons there. I need somebody, you know what, let's move you up to here, perhaps, just to hold that. And here, let's have you move up to there to hold that. Armor, pull back. Let's have, well, let's wait. Here, goodness gracious. Let's get the headquarter units out of here. Just go there for right now. Yeah, we're not going to be able to hold out too much longer here, unfortunately, with what's going on. And here too, and in fact, if I'm not careful, they can push and cut me off here, but we'll hold what we can at this juncture. Close air support. Let's get some bombings done here. Ground attacks done. Do I have any other air units? You need to pull way back. It might take them a bit to get to Minsk. Let's pull back to there. Yeah, let's have them pull back as well to there. That's my one concern now, is that all my air units are badly whooped, and on the front lines they're a little bit too close to what's going on. Okay. I'm going to move these to Sevastopol. There's no need for them to be where they're at this juncture. In fact, on Sevastopol, we just got liners. Okay, cool. All right, we're all set there. Oh, goodness. So depressing. We have won. Oh, this is... We've won a battle. Yeah, that was against a bunch of agitators. I'm sure we'll trump that up in the papers. Lost a bunch of provinces. Lost province. Big battle there. Wow. Another big battle. Lost agricultural giant. Oop, that kind of hurts. And lost horses as well. That definitely hurts too. Let's get this down to about 55. Maybe keep it around there. Supplies, we're rocking and rolling where we need to be there, I feel. Are we selling anything that we shouldn't be? I mean, it looks like it's just oil and supplies. Though on that note, you know what? How are we doing with oil? We'll keep selling to Japan, but we're gonna stop a lot of our supplies here. Switzerland, Bulgaria is gonna be turning against us. We'll keep selling to Xinjiang. That's fine. New Zealand will keep selling as well. We'll sell to South America. I mean, it's going to free up a lot of stuff, sure. In regards to our supplies should kind of swing upward a little bit. Oh, this is the striking. Wow, that was a long battle, too. Huge loss. Yeah, we just rolled over and let him have it. I can, let's see, diplomacy we don't need to worry about. Okay, yeah. I was going to say we could do something about the spies, but I need to leave that alone. Okay, we're doing okay now with our medals. Soviet defense stiffens. Fight without interference. Communications good. Equipment is available for everyone. Let's crush them fastest now. I'm not quite sure what that's going to do for us, but we'll find out, I'm sure. I am certain we won't be left in the dark terribly long. Can drop this down to 230. 100 is about all we need to keep it at, I feel. Yeah, that's fine. We were selling a lot of our supplies here for money. How are we doing money-wise? Minus 273 a day. Oof. Well, over the course of a month, mm, that's about 8,100 roughly, 8,200. We'll offset that at about 1,800 a month in gold, or not 1,800 a month, about 900 a month, I think, in gold reserve. So that's about 7 months that we could keep going with where we're at. So when we'll need to start kicking some of our sales to the curb. We could probably stop something like Argentina, Brazil. We can stop pulling in energy from both Guatemala. Xinjiang wants to keep buying Afghanistan, Iran. That's fine. Japan is fine as well, because all those come to safe ports. So does the United States, for that matter. Because they'll come to the eastern ports. Vladivostok. Some of these battles just, oh, goodness gracious. The amount of manpower we are losing, men that we are losing here. Oh, I got one of these things going on. And this, which will send him in. Okay. I totally forget where we're even at with this point right now, but let us, I think here in this region we probably needed a lot more than not. Bulgaria, we'll give them, no. We're not liking their stance in regards to Germany. Okay, let's get that going there. Let's drop this downwards to there. And honestly, I think Stalin would see reason to be like, yeah, we got to halt all of our naval build programs. Germany is not attacking us on the seas. Their navy is rather impotent. We need to be taking care of our army and air force at this juncture. I wish I could click and it would bring me to where it's being built. A lot of wishes for the game that's a decade and a half old. There just is not going to be any future, updates to it from Paradox. The best we've got is the Black Ice team working as hard as they are. Okay, how are we doing down here? So, they somehow beat us. Wow, they are knocking us across the river at this point. Well, we have to hold on the next river here then, if that's the case. We need to pull our air units out of here. Ditto here. We're not going to be able to hold that territory. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's so painful to see. So painful to see. Motorized, we'll pop them in here. That's not going to be very helpful, I feel, but let's move these guys out and bring those guys back. They're all retreating. Nothing much I can do about that. We're going to start stacking up a little bit here. Oh, good. We can actually move you guys up a little bit here. Let's move down to here, so that way we can... Yeah, let's move there, so we can kind of filter in. We're going to move you up as well. Okay. Ugh, we're getting totally thrashed over here. Not too much we can do about it, though. Let's push you up there. Actually, let's push you up there. We don't have any line here anymore. Does that really matter, though? Yeah, it does. Oof. Let's actually go there. Need some cavalry. The cavalry forces back here need to come up some. Such terribleness going on here. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, try to hold that port best as we can. What do we got here? Form the 107th. Certainly. And where are you at? Well, you're actually in an ideal... well, not so ideal, but you're in actually a pretty decent position here. And... not that unit. Nor that unit for sure. Jeez, nor that guy. Oh. Wow. So, yeah, I don't think we have any nearby units. Okay, so we're just going to attach them to the Moscow unit there. Oh, in the negative. New combat air ace, but alright, whatevers. Not a rough battle there, but not terrible. Let's see where this new guy is. That's fine. You can stay there. I mean, Germany is doing well because they're able to focus their battles. But after a little while, they're going to be, well, I'll be getting spread out, but they'll be getting spread thin too. Oof, big battle there that we lost. Let's, whoops, not that I want to do that. Wanted to save, thank you. Do a manual save there. I don't know how long I'm going to go this time. I don't have a 2-hour episode in me for this. But I definitely want to go at least probably about an hour and a half, maybe. We'll see when I reach the hour mark. See how we're doing. Oh, our destroyers ran into a German fleet. We lost a destroyer, in fact. Interesting. Just saw we got attacked in Riga, so ugh. Another big battle we lost. Major defeat. Huge loss there. Yeah. Yeah, we're about to get trapped here if we're not careful. That's a lot of units to get trapped in there. Punish the enemy. Yep. Leave them nothing. Obviously, we got to pull you guys back. Let's go up there. Let's take another spin through the front lines. I really hate to, but my transport planes are way too expensive, so we're going to send these guys like back to here. Yeah. Yeah, let's start getting some air intercepts up from you guys. We'll do the same with you. And I think you're resting. Okay, that's all there. Yeah, pull you back as well to Kharkov. I can't afford to lose transport planes. I mean, I know that any planes on a base that gets overrun will retreat, but I don't want them being jumped as they're retreating. Ooh, wow. Let's retreat all the way back. Ditto with you guys. Just pull back there. We're not. I mean, we were doing so well, yes, but I don't think we would have won that battle anyway. You need to stop right there. This garrison needs to come up to here. And this guy needs to come up to here as well when you start trying to pull some sort of defense, getting ready for the front up here. Come up to here. And we'll move you there. My paratroopers, we're going to push them into battle, believe it or not. Move you into here, and we're going to pull you guys out and push you to the front lines as well. Let's go there, and that way, yeah, then we can have you come up to there. Okay. Oh, goodness. Oh, artillery barrel. 1939, we're going to stop that tech. Need to get it back up to 30. I may have to, just as tech comes in, just stop it anyway, no matter the year, and just take a closer look and see if there's tech that I need to be working on that's so far behind. Get our reinforcements down to about 30, I think. Supplies are doing okay. Good. Just need to get towards the air units to get them back. Man, who would know that the Romanian Air Force is better than mine? But naval combat. What do we got? Central Aegean Sea. Romanian passenger liner against. Well, I have subs involved in the battle. There is the Warspit is involved, some light cruisers, and a bunch of other subs as well. I think that's going to be a major loss for the Romanians there. But we can take these naval wins and spin it to our people. At least, hey, at least we're winning here. Uruguay wants supplies for money. Sure, we're 287 that we're down by. Holy cow. Can I buy July 21st at 700? There we go. Yeah, we need 50 steel, period. Again, I don't think Japan's going to sell to us. Nope. Sweden, we should be able to get whatever Sweden's going to sell us in safely. South Africa, I kind of doubt that. Australia, we should, but I don't think Australia's going to sell. Nope. Now, on that note, let's see here. I don't really need to buy... Yeah, I don't need to buy energy. We could look at selling energy, though. I wish I could say, don't select the axis here. No, Australia won't even buy from me. Interesting. Canada. Wow, okay. Burma, oops. Norway, no. Minjing, oh, yeah, duh. Okay, that's about it that I can make in regards to selling stuff there. Ireland, I guess. Okay, we can get 55 metal again, so we should be better off now. Naval combat, 2 Romanian liners now trying to escape. If we could sink that one, that'd be great. Advanced training 1 has happened, that's good. Ecuador wants to buy supplies from us. See, we're sinking a lot of the Romanian transports. That's good. Alright. Let's go ahead and save again here. Probably actually, since we're at this point now, let's, instead of monthly, let's do weekly saves. Just because. Okay. Here, I think we're going to have to give up Odessa. I don't see any way around it right now. I mean, my troops are retreating. Yeah, we're retreating. I need to pull you guys back. Okay. Yeah, if we can retreat... Oh, goodness. I need to try to retreat around this feature here. Let's get you retreated as well. Let's pull back to there. Okay, that's everybody there. So here, we need you guys to retreat up, otherwise you're going to get cut off and lost. Yeah, retreat there as well, too. Actually doing pretty good there. I think I'll hold out, wait for... whatever units can make it. And I hate to do it, but I need forces to the front. Forces to the front. Yeah, these guys are all ugh. You're retreating the wrong way, everybody. Oh, goodness gracious. Why are we going this way? I'm doing the best I can in this regard. Here, I gotta push these cav units up to the front. These guys, they see what's coming, and they're like, well, we will do what we can do. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a Barbarossa go as well as this. At least I don't remember. I mean, the war's been only just a month. Total distance traveled, I mean, from here to here. Here, I mean, yeah, that's... I don't know. I think I've done about as well. Yeah, I won't say I haven't done as good. Like, good to see that flotilla. This will be trumpeted in the papers that our brave sailors sank the Romanian battleship, the O'Toole flotilla. Of course, glossing over all these land battles lost here and there. We're gonna pop up back here because they're too far to the front and they're not going to really be able to be useful. Okay, that's good enough there. Supplies, we can start knocking this down a little bit. Knock down about 207. Yeah, that works. That way we can start building through here. Actually, that was a very close battle here. Shame. We did need to hold out there better than we ended up doing so. All these units are going to get killed here pretty soon once they move into Riga. What am I losing here? Yeah, a bunch of infantry. Some not as great as others, I'd have to say, though losing any at this juncture is poor. Not ideal. Export of manganese, that's a no because we're at 4 right now. Well, that's good to see. Yeah. We're going deep. Well, not terribly deep, but we're going into all this here. Well, another battle we probably should have won. Maybe. Yeah, it's hard to say. Need to get another line up, the river line up here, and then failing that, when you start pulling back a bit. Yep, there we go. So everybody in these two provinces are now officially dead. Dead. What are we talking about here? 19, 26, 27, 33, 34, 44, 52, 59, 60, 69, 78, 88, 89, 99, 110, 120, 124, 131,000 troops killed, captured. Sadly, pretty good armor headquarters will also be getting wrecked there. So we lost Odessa. That was actually a very good battle for us, because the Romanians, who outnumbered us, definitely lost more troops than we did. Another decent battle, but yeah, here's where things are. This is this battle. Once they start attacking here at Valdemar Hills, we are going to be looking pretty worse off for the wear. Okay. I need to pull headquarter units back, obviously. Okay. Such terribleness. Oh, yeah. Start south. If you're still resting, let's just pull you back, because you're not going to ever. How about you? Let's do a logistical bombing for the next month. Can you at least get that done so we can kind of wear all that done? Air intercept, let's pull you back. Ditto with you. You're not going to be in any position to do anything for a while, and I probably would say you as well, maybe. But let's do this: some ground battles in this area here, ground attack. Yeah, you're not going to be able to do much of anything. Let's pull you back as well. Alrighty, let's get some light bombers going here. Logistical bombing all along here to just mess up the infrastructure. And we'll do the same here. Oops, I forgot. Once you change the what you want them to do, if you selected a bunch of territories and you change what you want them to do, then it resets it all, so you got to start over again. Not a big deal, but still, I have to remember that. Medium bombers, again. Logistical bombing. Select what I want them to do first, and then select the territories, Tom. How difficult is that? Holy cow. So, right here, wow. We only lost 300 other troops. We outnumbered them 62 to 10,000. They lost 10% of their troops. But I think we just have not enough forces here, healthy forces, to be able to withstand what they're coming at us with. Gun position, I'm going to cancel that. We're going to, anything new that pops up, it's going to cancel, and we'll take a look and see what we need to do. Oh my goodness. We are not doing well as far as our Yeah, we got a little ways to go, a couple days to go there, and I bet you I can't buy from anybody else. Maybe Brazil? Nice. We'll do a 50 with you. That works. That works. Okay. Another conclusion after defeat. We're going to have that a lot. Supplies for money, I suppose so. It's only 131 we're losing at this point, so not too bad. What we got going on here? Oh, the passenger liner that's trying to escape. Okay. You need to pull back. Let's go there. Cross the river, and you guys cross the river there. We're going to have to try to hold hold on the river. Let's wait. Yep, stop attacking. We need to... We're defending. I have units that are still trying to get out of where they're at. Wow. Pull headquarter units back as much as we possibly can. I don't want to be losing headquarter units. All you guys just come into here. Yeah, I think I'm going to lose a couple of armored units and infantry. Oh, and these guys too. There is not much fort, unfortunately. We are in the position we're at. These guys pull across the river like so. Let's actually stay at Minsk. If we're retreating there, let's stay here. We are probably going to lose this, but let's retreat back. But even though we're doing better, because these guys are getting peeled back in a big way. Yeah, we lost all those units there. 100 and something. How much did I say? 140,000 or something like that? Yeah. Ugh. Well, if I can hold out till winter, we will be doing much better then. But that's going to be the key, is to be able to hold out till winter time. Here we lost. That's to be expected. I'm just looking at the battles where we actually seemed kind of close in total losses there. What they lost, what we lost. Pomeranian coast. Oh, a German liner way down here. Holy cow, sink that sucker for sure. I think we did. Wow, our paratroopers did not hang long at all. Oh, goodness. Didn't hang long that long either. Wow, jeez. I almost feel the need of playing a German campaign just so I can know what it means to win battles. But, okay. I will certainly admit Soviet Union's not an easy country to win with. Or do well, I should say, in the first few years of the war. They're not ready for everything. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen come wintertime. At some point I'll be able to hold up. Wow, that was a close battle here. Okay. So we're going to start. Yeah, we got to move up some of our troops here. Like so. Nope, not you. There. Just try to see if we can't hold a line here as best as possible. If not, then we'll certainly need to pull all the way out of here and just hold this river line here and definitely here. Okay. Let's see if I can get through August here before calling it for this episode. Oh, another one that we pretty close, and they're of course going the entire wrong way. Goodness gracious. If the Germans move into here, that's another bunch of people that can get wrapped up. Oh, and here, I'll just tack those guys in. 18, 28, 38, 46, 58, 68, 78, 79, 89, 99, 100,000 troops right there. Especially if he keeps retreating the way that he's going too. Being, geez, come on, why are we retreating all the wrong ways? So that's a headquarter unit, I think. Or at least some unit that's kind of, I don't know, trapped or something. Artillery carriage design, that's going to be a one and done as well. I got to take a look and see what we can get to. A couple shatters I'm seeing now are popping up. Finally, we sank their battleship. Not Romanian liner, battleship. Yeah, this theater is not looking sweet at all. They lost so many troops. 150,000, something like that over here. Well, we'll keep holding what we're doing here. Cav unit needs to move up. Kind of move them up a little bit here. This unit needs to move up some. This unit definitely needs to move up some here. Same with this guy. Yeah, we're getting to the point where I've got to move up troops that I'm just keeping in the back, mainly as anti-partisan units. But we aren't dealing with any partisans right now. Or I should say, we're not dealing with too many partisans. That's what I really mean. Yeah, pull you across like so, and yeah, sure. We'll take that because I need to retreat. Need to retreat. However, here I don't think we have too much of a choice. We got to stay and fight. Ditto here. Pull them far back. Jeez. Oh, we're in a battle. Retreat there. Initially, I was thinking, oh, what if I do like a close air support? Okay, 1,000 kilogram. Okay, that's 2 more. Think of doing like a no retreat kind of deal. Like, Stalin says everybody's got to stay in place. There's no retreating. But then looking at it here, it's like I don't have that option to be able to say no, you got to stay here, dead type deal. The units they will retreat. There's nothing much I can do about that. So now I'm at the point of like, oops, sure, let's go ahead and 149, sure. Let's go ahead and retreat those units then. Xinjiang has been accepted into the Axis. We're going to have to watch that very carefully. Yep. Let's go here and then Stalingrad. Yeah, there's not too much I could still pull from my rear here. I mean, there is still a bunch of units I could go ahead and filter forward. There's also a bunch of units I can filter backward, like these headquarter units. I could, like this guy, I could tell to go all the way here, and we can have him move up. Yeah, these guys are, they are toast. Toast. Alrighty, reaching about an hour and a half right now. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. We got into October, August 1st, so that's good. Overall, we are not doing all that well, but I think we're doing about as historic as you could probably get right now. We're a month and a week into the battle. Romanians, with some German assistance, have poured over, gotten Bessarabia back, and have pushed eastward here. Obviously, a lot of pushing in over here. I've lost all my Polish territories, pretty much all my Polish territories, yeah. Baltic states were, we definitely lost one of the Baltic states, and part of another. About to lose the other one as well here very soon, and that's just a matter of them rolling in and Finland joining in the battle once they Germans get adjacent to Leningrad there. Next episode, we'll go at least another month and a half thereabouts and see how far along we progress. Again, I just want to try to survive until winter before Moscow, which is way out here. 600 miles away, 572 miles away, 548 miles away from the shortest point of the front. That's still a bit of a ways to go, though. I mean, a month and something, the Germans maybe have gone about 200 kilometers, so that's at least, for them to get to Moscow, it's at least another 2.5, 3 months, roughly. I think we should be able to hold Moscow. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I will see you next time. Bye.